Hey, Chapel and Rutledge. This is Callie. I have a book for us to read. We haven't read a book in a long time, so I've got one for us to read today that I think you're going to like. It's called This is the Place for Me. And it's about a bear. Here's the title page. And the bear's name is Morty. Morty the bear was always breaking things in his house. He was so big, he couldn't help it. He was always bumping into things and breaking things. He broke his chair, he broke his table, and he broke his door. One night, he broke his bedroom window, and when he woke up the next morning, there was snow all over everything. "This house is a mess. I need a new house," said Morty. What is he going to do? Morty packed his bag and he set out to find a new home. He walked and he walked and he found a cave. "This is the place for me," said Morty, and he went inside. He moved in, but look, it looks like somebody else is in the cave with him. And look who it is. It's a fire-breathing dragon. Morty moved out in a hurry. "I can't live here," said Morty. "I have to find another house." Morty walked and walked again, and he found a very nice house. "This is the place for me," said Morty. Morty liked his new house, but late at night he woke up and he was very hungry. He wanted a snack. And before long, his house was gone. Look, he ate the furniture, and then he ate the walls and the windows and the door. There was a candy cane in the chimney. He ate that too. And the house was all gone. "That house was delicious," said Morty. "But now I have to find another one." And Morty walked and he walked again. And he came to a good house. "I like this house," he said. "This house is on the water, isn't it?" "Uh-oh," Morty said. "This is not the place for me." Morty was too heavy, and the boathouse began to sink. He dried himself off, and he went looking for another house. He's having a hard time, isn't he? And he found one. Look at this one. But this one was too small. It was a teepee, and it would only fit on top of his head. He was too big to get inside. And he found another one. But this one was too thin. And he found another one. But it was too scary. Look at the ghosts. This one reminds us of Halloween, doesn't it? This was a ghost house. So he ran away quickly. Poor Morty. He was all alone in the world, and he had no place to live. He walked along sadly. Suddenly he stopped. There was a house. The door was broken. The windows were broken. The table was broken. The chair was broken. But it did not have a dragon. It was not too small. It was not too thin. Morty could not eat it, and he could not sink it, and it was not scary. Morty fixed the door, and he fixed the windows, and he fixed the table and the chair, and now the house was as good as new. "This is the place for me," said Morty. "It is much better than my old house." It is his old house, isn't it? Look, it's the same house that he left, but now he's fixed everything that was broken, and he's so happy to be back in his old house. Isn't that a good story? He tried a lot of different places, but he found out his old house was the place for him.